Now, there are risks for business. We looked at supply chain analysis, value chain analysis. If you source anything from North Korea or you build something that goes into a product in North Korea, you are going to be in trouble. Okay, so you need to do value chain analysis in great depth, and we will share a case quite interesting where some supplier of a really obscure eyelash component hair was fined. Okay. Now, there are a host of countries out there that accept workers from North Korea. You can see the destination countries. Almost all of APAC has North Korean workers, China being the dominant country. And you can see also pieces of South America marked in red. Lots of Africa have North Korean workers. One of the things that we will later on look at when we look at human rights and slavery, US sanctions, sectoral focus, human rights and slavery, the concluding part of the program, is that North Korean laborers work all over the world and have to make over large chunk of what they earn hard currency to their government. They are not working for themselves, they are slaves. Look at that map again. The people working in faraway countries are nothing more than slaves. Heightened risk for and potential indicator of goods, services, and technology with a North Korean nexus. While you're doing value chain analysis, what are the hints that you should pick up? What are the signals you should pick up? If there is any subcontracting to North Korean firms without informing the main principal, the customer doesn't know, contracts to another firm, that firm subcontracts to North Korean firms. This can happen particularly with Chinese companies that subcontract. Mislabeled goods, services, technology. Things that are made in Korea, North Korea, labeled as made in China. Joint ventures, and then the other party in the joint venture is North Korean. This is seen extensively in apparel, the textile example that we saw previously with Dandong, construction, small electronics, hospitality, minerals, precious metals, seafood, because the seas near North Korea are less fished. The North Korean fishermen are too poor to do advanced fishing. So there's fair stock of fish in North Korea. So from there, and then of course textiles. Sourcing raw materials, goods, if they are at artificially low prices, it could be because the source is a sanctioned country. The sanctioned country cannot demand a full market price. They're happy to sell at a discount so long as they can monetize their natural resource. IT services, okay, by simply hiding where the software work was done. This chart kind of gives you the pointers, alert you to the possibility of a behind the scenes sanctions violation. OFAC has published guidelines on how to check supply chain. If this is your area of work, head over, download.